In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 things I hate about my Lexus GS350. Now, hate is definitely a strong word. I don't technically hate anything about the car, but there are definitely things I dislike. So first off, excuse me for this absolutely overexposed shot. The lighting where I'm at is absolutely terrible, but I want you to be able to see the car. So the first thing I hate about it would be the brake dust. Now on the F-Sport package like I have, as you can see, it says F-Sport there. The front brakes on this are a lot bigger than stock. I'm pretty sure in the rear they are the same. But the front brakes on this literally produce so much brake dust. I'll throw a little video up on the screen showing me actually cleaning it. But in about like a week and a half of consistent driving, like maybe only 5 to 10 minute commutes, these wheels turn almost black. Now the second thing I hate is actually in the interior. And that would be these sticky dash issues that these cars unfortunately have. So it's hard to tell, but it's just this part of the dash right here. This part up here is a completely different material than this. And this goes all the way here where the screen is and all the way around here. And there's actually a little section all the way on the driver's side as well. This material is extremely easy to actually damage. I was taking my A-pillar out one time to wire up a dash cam, and I unfortunately put a big gouge in the dash right here. And that will never come out because of the material this is made out of. And you can even see right here, it looks a little bit brittle here. It's not sticky right now because it is pretty cold outside, but a lot of dust and things get on here and it's very hard to get off. Now Lexus actually did offer a 10-year warranty on this dash to actually get it replaced. My car being a 2013 means I would have to have had this replaced in 2023. I own the car in 2024, so the previous owner didn't do it, so I unfortunately cannot take up that offer. Eventually though, I do plan to replace it, and of course I'll be making a video on that. It's going to be such a labor-intensive job, so I'm kind of holding off for now. Obviously you can see mine is not horrible, but it's definitely not the best either. For now, I just use a sunshade. I can put a link in the description. It's only like $30 on Amazon. I just use that, so hopefully the dash does not get any worse. Like I said though, right now it's cold, so it's fine, but in the summer it actually does get pretty sticky. Now the third thing I hate about this car would be some of the materials that Lexus used to actually make the interior. And just to note, I did own a previous Lexus before this. It was a 2006 Lexus GS430, so I will be referencing that a little bit and basically comparing the materials. Because honestly, I feel like that car had some better materials than this one does. So to start, the B-pillar cover right here that covers the bottom half of the B-pillar. On this car, it is that hard plastic. I like to call it milk cartons because whenever I think of milk cartons, it just makes me think of something cheap and crappy. But as you can hear, when I put my fingers on it, you can hear that very cheap plastic scratchy sound. Obviously no one likes to hear that. In a Toyota it's excusable, but I think in a Lexus it should not be there. And the reason I say that is because in my 2006 Lexus GS430, this part right here was covered in a nice soft vinyl. So I have no idea why they downgraded it, because literally the previous generation GS, it was better. So that's why I'm nitpicking this, because I feel like that's kind of dumb. And another area that they cheaped out on is the sides of the center console. Those are covered in the same hard plastic that is scratchy and sounds horrible to touch. Unfortunately, Lexus has probably just kind of gotten a little cheaper over the years, basically like every manufacturer has. But in my GS430, there was literally not a single piece of hard plastic anywhere except for like the mirror cover on the sun visor. That's excusable. That's plastic in like literally every single car. But in certain areas that cover a lot, like the B-pillar, that's a lot of plastic, and also the whole entire side of the whole center console being plastic. I feel like that should not be the case, especially in a Lexus. Thank you to Red Tiger for sponsoring today's video. They actually sent me their Red Tiger F17 Elite. This is my second dash cam of theirs. I've been using their dash cams for probably like 6 months now, and they are fantastic. What makes this special is it is a 3-channel dash cam and it has full color night vision. So to install this dash cam, it's very simple. There are 2 ways. The first is with the included cigarette lighter port, which just plugs into a cigarette lighter in your car. Or the second way is with the optional hardwire kit. Now that's what I've done, and that gives it a more professional installation. Now, I actually did make a video reviewing one of their other dash cams, and in that video I showed how to actually hardwire the dash cam. So if you want a full installation guide, then make sure to watch that video. So now let's take a look at some of the footage this dash cam can capture. As you can tell, it looks really sharp, and that is because it utilizes the Sony Starvis 2 sensor, which is in all of the class-leading dash cams right now. Here you can tell how easily you can see license plates, and obviously that's really important with a dash cam. And the whole reason you get a dash cam is to stay protected on the road. Obviously, if you get into an accident and it's not your fault, the last thing you want to do is have someone blame it on you. With a dash cam, you can protect yourself and make the insurance process go a lot quicker. Here we can see some of the rear footage. It is incredibly clear as well. If you were to unfortunately get rear-ended, the insurance is going to have no problem seeing that here. And because this dash cam has 3 channels, that means you have an interior camera. This is really cool if you are a content creator like me, or if you're, say, an Uber driver, or you just want an interior camera. This dash cam has one of the best interior cams. Now here is some of the nighttime footage. As you can see, because of that Sony Starvis 2 sensor, it is incredibly sharp and everything is very bright. You're going to have no problem making out license plates with this and seeing everything you need to. And because this dash cam has full color night vision, the interior camera is also in color, unlike most dash cams that are black and white. So yeah, with all of that said, this is my favorite dash cam. It really is one of the best ones out there, especially for the price. And if you liked what you saw and you do want to order this exact dash cam or one of their more budget dash cams, please do consider using my affiliate link in the description, as it does help the channel out. And with that said, let's get back to the video. And the fourth thing I hate about this car is that sometimes the interior rattles in different places. For an example, sometimes my glove box rattles when I'm idling. It just vibrates sometimes when I'm at a stoplight. It gets really annoying. And also right here where the actual seatbelt goes into the B pillar, all of this is plastic, and sometimes something in there rattles as well. These are a very rare occurrence, but I don't know why it randomly does it, whether it's temperature affected or the RPMs are at a certain level. I have no idea. And one of the most notorious rattles that this car has that I actually still have is the driver door switch to control the windows and locking the car. That can rattle, especially when playing music. Mine every now and then does it when I'm at a certain RPM. That's like probably the most rare rattle. But in certain bass notes of music, this will rattle, and it is extremely annoying. And that brings me on to the fifth thing I hate about this car, and that is the transmission. Now, if you watch my video about 5 things I love about this car, you will know the transmission was one of them. So I know that's a little bit weird for me to say. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, make sure to go watch it. So I do like the transmission, but I do have a problem with it. And that is that in Sport Plus, first and second gear are the only gears to actually downshift quickly. The rest of them are a little bit sluggish. Now, in my opinion, they are not the slowest to downshift, but comparing it to second and first, which has almost no delay, it's definitely a big difference. Now with upshifting, honestly, all of the gears do upshift probably at the same speed, and they do upshift very quickly. But yeah, instead of me talking about it, let me go ahead and show you. All right, so to demonstrate, I'm going to show you upshifting. I'm going to be doing it at medium throttle. And now I will show you downshifting. As you can see, downshifting in second and first are a lot quicker than the rest of the gears. To be honest, upshifting is pretty fast on all of them. Now, as a bonus, or number 6, I'm going to show you my least favorite part about this car, which is the exterior condition. So as I already mentioned, this car has almost 150,000 miles on it, so that's probably why the exterior is in the condition that it's in. But my least favorite part about it is the paint. There's not really many too dents or scratches, but the paint quality, at least on the front end, is absolutely terrible. So the light is hitting it perfectly now. I hate to expose my car like this. You might have already seen it in other videos or photos, and it does not look nearly this bad. But when the sunlight is hitting it perfectly, you can see how bad the paint is chipped. Now, this car has been in 2 front-end collisions, so obviously this was repainted by a body shop, and I'm guessing that's why the paint has fared the way that it has, because this paint, I'm pretty sure, is only like 5 or 6 years old, and for it to look like this, there's just no excuse for that. And this car is clean. I just cleaned it the other day. Obviously, none of this will wipe off. It is literally all paint chips. The whole front bumper is like that. If I move over here, though, it starts to look really nice, but that's because I'm in the shade. If I do get up close, though, maybe you can tell, but the whole entire thing is completely chipped. You can even see some bigger paint chips there. And it was in a driver's side collision, so this fender was repainted and there are 2 big chips there. So I'm guessing most of this just has to do with the fact that it has been repainted before. I don't think the Lexus paint would have chipped this badly. And now moving on to the rear, this car also was in 1 accident on the rear. This car has been in a total of 3 accidents. Don't make fun of me for buying a car with 3 accidents. It does have a clean title though, but I bought it without knowing the quality of the repair work. I mean, you saw the front end, it does not look bad at all. The body lines are perfect, it's just the paint quality is not the best. You can even see as well how bad the paint quality is here. If I move to the door, look how reflective and perfect the obsidian black paint is. But the second I go right here, I mean, what do you even call that? It's absolutely horrible. Eventually, I might get the whole car repainted. I know that would cost a fortune, so I don't know. I could wrap it. We'll see. I really do like the color now, and it is nitpicking. I think the most important part is to at least repaint the bumper. And it is hard to tell, but it's not just the bumper that's affected. The whole hood here as well is covered in rock chips, so it's all pretty bad. But lastly, I don't know if you've been able to tell, I know that side of the car is in the sun and this one isn't, but because this car was in 2 collisions here, this headlight has been replaced, I'm gonna guess at least 2 times. This headlight has never been replaced, so it is starting to fade very bad. When I bought the car, it looked almost as good as that headlight, but it looks very, very, very bad now. Stay tuned though, because I will be making a video actually restoring that headlight to hopefully make this car look perfect from the front end, as long as you're in the shade. So yeah, that was 5 things I hate about this car. A good amount of it was me nitpicking, but I'm not trying to be biased. Not every car is perfect, and this one definitely is not. If you guys have any questions about this car, other future videos you want me to see me do with it, literally anything, make sure to comment down below. And if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos. And if you stayed till the end, you're a real one, and I appreciate you watching.